Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. I say hello to everybody. Hello. I shall first apologize for a very poor quality of my English, because my English vocabulary is less than 40 words.
Very good.
How am I going to fight to say a word? I just want to say a word on the importance of the name. The name is the major part of the language. If you want to kill a culture, keep the names the people from this culture are carrying. And now, if you want to build up a culture, a dying culture, please go through the names, go through the language. I am called Bingo no Abumange Bijani Binabokobeya Musula. All that are my names. In the African civilization, the name people are carrying tell everything about the origin, the circumstances of the birth, the aim, je voudrais dire, le vœu qu'on a émis, the wish. They want you to become that, and that. It is through the names. And when we wanted to know exactly who is the somebody we have in front of us, then we will go through the names. Which means what we call DNA. DNA. DNA is exactly what African used to discover through the names. If you have kept your names, if you have mastered your genealogy, instead of going through the DNA, you could have used names and the genealogy to know exactly where you were from. The names in Africa have a significance. Names are not this simple thing we give to people like that. No. We have all the information concerning the man. They are included in the names. Even the character of the people. Then what I would like to suggest is that during your stay back home in Cameroon, I want to suggest that you gather many Cameroonian names, because you can now rebuild your culture through the names. Gather Cameroonian names and you have all the information, the same information you have gathered through the DNA. I'm sorry, I would have liked to say more. But I've already ended the little English vocabulary I have. Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
Always equal to himself, as you said the best. He knows so many things. It's always a pleasure to listen to him and to his deep knowledge of culture. Thank you very much indeed. Now, I think we have to be logical with the evolution of our thought. Thank you also for keeping to the time which was assigned to you, which is more difficult to do. Yeah, he did. It was 8 minutes, which is even better. Now, I will not abuse the privilege of chair which I have here. So I will now call on Reverend Marcel Ngwa-Oyono to move on and to tackle another subject which has to do with traditional African religions. Because as he was saying, one of the reasons why our brothers and sisters were able to survive in very dire, very difficult conditions far away from these lands here was precisely the power of those religions, which were, of course, mingled with with Christianity, but which remain somehow. So what we wanted to do today is to give you an idea of the pillars of those religions, of that religion, the African traditional religion. And the person who's going to do that, as I say, is Reverend Marcel Ngwa-Oyono,